Sometimes we are so scared about life because we don't know what life will throw at us in 5 minutes' time. We don't know what life has for us. We can't predict anything. We are very uncertain about our lives, especially people that are very ambitious, right? People that have a lot of dreams, goals. The truth is that we don't have the blueprint of our life. We do not have the blueprint of our life because we did not make ourselves. And even if you try to create a blueprint for yourself, you're going to fuck up. You're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. So sometimes God keeps us in a shell. He shells us, you know, so that we can learn some things in our waiting season. So that we can be able to understand things and know things better in our waiting season. So whenever we eventually get there, we will not make mistakes. You know, sometimes your life may never look like what it is. Sometimes prophecy comes. People will tell you, oh, this is what God told me about you. Dreams will come. You will see yourself. Even like Joseph in the Bible. He saw people worshiping him. He saw 7 stars. He saw all those beautiful things. And he was looking at himself like, I don't look like it. I was looking at himself like, God, what are you saying? This Joseph doesn't even look like anything you showed me about myself in the dream. But at the end of the tunnel, there was light for Joseph. At the end of the tunnel, there was light for Mr. Joseph. Right? We might not understand everything happening in our lives. I'm a very ambitious person. Like, if I sell my ambition to someone, I'll be wealthy. But I wouldn't do that because it is in my hand to carry, right? We must not have everything all figured out. You must not have everything all figured out. Even the wealthiest of the wealthiest people are still trying to figure things out. Like, I remember when Elon Musk was speaking about his spaceship, how he kept sending it to space and until the final one, and then people eventually, because he went successfully, people eventually came to now invest in his business. But when he was failing, people did not see the dream behind what he was doing. People did not see anything behind what he was doing until eventually worked out fine. He now still having investors. Life is crazy. No one really believes in you until they've seen that, okay, you're still making it a little by little. Until they see that your dream that you've been talking about, it has started coming to pass. Right? If you're at a phase in life where you're uncertain about life, you're uncertain about the dreams you've had, about things people have told you, about things God has spoken to you by Himself, I just believe that you should stop trying to explain yourself to people. Stop trying to force it to happen. God will make it happen. He's going to make it happen. The only thing you need to do is to walk in obedience with what He has asked you to do. That is the only thing you need to do. If He has said, at the end of the month, pay your tithes. If He has said, wake up every morning and read books. Wake up every day, go and look for people that will mentor you. Because the thing about life is that if you keep delaying your waiting season, He's going to keep expanding and elongating the seasons until you have gotten to that place He wants you to get to before He gives you your breakthrough. And that is why He's Father. He's a disciplinarian. Right? Everybody has been uncertain about their lives. There's something about success people don't talk about. Nobody just emerges. Nobody just comes out from nowhere. People have been working behind the scenes. In fact, out of maybe 100%, maybe 2 people just blew up. And check the lives of those 2 people that just blew up without hard work. Most of the time, they don't know how to handle the success that's come to their hand. That's why sometimes devil can even bless you and you'll be very confused when he blesses you. Because now you don't know how to navigate things. But if you were experienced before getting into that blessing, you would know how to handle things better. You would know how to manage that blessing because you have seen shege before getting that thing that you've been praying about. So if you're at that point in your life where you're uncertain, everything does not just happen once. Work on yourself, learn things, unlearn, relearn, be disciplined, work hard. If you said you want to be a public speaker, how are you working so hard to develop your English before the blessings start coming, before people start calling you? Do you want people to call you and you're speaking nonsense English? What are you doing to make sure that, okay, this is where I want to go to in life? How can I better myself while you're waiting? Are you reading books? Are you watching people that are in the same field with you? What are you doing to better yourself? Or are you just shouting, I want to be a billionaire, and you're not working hard? You're telling people your dreams, but you're not showing working. No show, no working. How are you bettering yourself in your waiting season? I know we feel so uncertain if we'd even live long to see those things that we want to do come to pass, but that is not your business. It is God's business to give you life. He gave you life in the first place. He brought you to this world in the first place. So, like I said, the only thing you need to do is to pray and walk in obedience to what He wants you to do. Very soon it's going to make sense. Nobody just imagines, nobody just comes out from nowhere. People have been working so hard behind the scenes. Dangote at some point was very confused about his life. Maybe he had clear vision. He knew where he wanted to go to, but the resources for him to start up a business were not there yet. But he kept believing, he kept working hard. He kept reading books. He kept watching other business people that were in business before him. Now we have social media, we have like technologies, we have a lot of things where you can access the lives of these wealthy people. It is a very big privilege. It is a very big privilege. I watch interviews, people interviewing my role models. I watch them. How did this happen? How did you start? Those are the things that you find hope from and push forward in your life. I was watching a video by Stephanie Ike, and she said something that really got to me. She was like, if you're at a point in your life where you think or where you know that your life is not moving forward, like you're stuck, you're not moving forward, but you have people you look up to, right? You need to read their story, you need to watch them and find hope from their own process and move forward. So you cannot be uncertain about life and you're not making progress to see that your life becomes better. You cannot be uncertain about life and you're not making progress to see that you build the future or the life you're talking about. Watch videos, read books. The internet has given us access to these people's life. Some of them have reality TV shows, some of them have Instagrams, they post on their stories. I'm not saying that you should stalk them at the expense of your time and things you're supposed to learn. Once in a while, watch them. What are they doing? And the truth about life is not bad to copy people. It is not bad to copy people. You can learn what they are doing and put it in your own life. In fact, let me tell you something. People say if you copy people, you're not authentic. If you copy them, you're not going to do it the way they did it. You're different. I'm Angel now. I'm speaking on YouTube. So many people have been speaking on YouTube, but I cannot sound the way they sound. Sometimes my reasoning is not the same way they reason. Some of them have worked so hard and their mindset has changed. They are talking from experience. They're talking from books. They're talking from certain things they have done. I might not have the experience yet, so I might never be able to give out the kind of information they have. But I'm doing almost what they're doing, but in a different way. Now, this is Angel speaking. There are so many other speakers, and we're going to sound different. It doesn't mean I'm not authentic. It doesn't mean that I'm copying people. I am Angel. It's me that is talking. I will never sound like them. I will never say things that they have said. I might give you information similar to what they've said, but the way I would say, the way I will add my own, my experiences, my history, it's going to be totally different because we have different experiences. So if you're scared of the future, if you're scared of things, please, while you're living in your fear, learn things, learn a lot of things. Get novels, get books. I have novels on my bed here. Oh, I have like novels. You can see books. You can see dictionary over here. Where? Here. You're trying to learn, right? You're trying to know better. So we have all been there. We have all been uncertain about life. We have all been very confused about life. But the difference between you and me, the difference between you and those people that have made it is that they refuse to give up and they refuse to stay at a position crying and saying, God, why me? Don't question God. He has given you the power to do a lot of things. Okay? I hope this really inspired someone. All my videos, I promise, are going to be very relatable. And even if it's one or two people that watch this video, I really want you to learn something. Watch all of my videos, because when you start watching all of my videos, it's going to start making sense what I'm talking about. You're going to start following me down to this point. Okay? I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.